Alright, I got my wheel bearings packed and getting ready to slide these rotors on. Alright, so we got this side, this rotor on. We're gonna put the other rotor on, and then we'll put the brake calipers on. This job is about done. Alright, we got our wheel bearings packed and got the rotors installed. Got it going on. Alright, we're gonna put the calipers on. Alright, so we got our shocks bolted up, got our calipers bolted on. So this side is totally done except for putting some grease fittings in here. So pretty much totally done. Now we're gonna put caliper on the other side, and that'll pretty much wrap this front suspension up. So hang on. Alright, there we go. Got her all buttoned up. Too cool. Alright, let's see if we can't put some wheels on this thing now. I sure would like to see it with some wheels on it. So why don't we see if we can do that. Alright. Alright, we got front wheels bolted back on this thing after all this time. So got 15-inch rallies and 275/60 15s, which look really good on these trucks. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what it's going to look like with it tucked a little bit. 3 inches in the front, 4 inches in the back. So I don't know, we'll see. But she's starting to shape up pretty nicely. Transmission pan came in today. I've got a dipstick tube ordered because I used the one that I ordered for this in the El Camino. Got to put the rear shocks on the back. Let clean up the transmission shift linkage. Put that on. Like I said, pan and filter kit. And we bolt the exhaust back on. We got it rolling, so we're gonna push it up close to the house where we got some power, and put the headers on and start working on some exhaust. So gotta do the center support bearing, which we got one, and the hanger for the rear brake hose. But it's almost a complete chassis now. I mean, the chassis is complete, but it's really close to being ready to put the cabin bed back on it. So I'm really looking forward to that. It's been a long time coming. So we'll see. We'll see here. Finally, it's on all fours. Got 15x8 truck rallies on it. 275/60 15s. And man, I like it. Oh yeah. Alright, so we're gonna roll it up towards the house. And I hope the drive shaft don't, because the center support's broke. So I don't know if it's gonna roll like that. I might have to try to fix that right quick. All right, we kind of pushed that thing back together and got it bolted up. So she should roll now. And I think we got everything but this block out from in front of it. All right, let's see if we can't push this bad boy. So I don't know how many of you guys roll chassis around, but it's kind of hard to turn the tires when you're trying to push. But if you'll put a steering shaft in there, you can put an adjustable wrench on it. And you can use it like a steering wheel. As long as you fasten it on there. All right, so we got a little closer to the house. We still got about 20 feet to go before we close enough to where we can weld with it. But she's looking pretty good, I think. So we'll start adding stuff on tomorrow. I've got bolts to bolt the torque converter up. I'm gonna grab the starter, bolt it on, bolt the fuel pump on, put the headers on, the rear shocks, screw these plugs in the intake, some nipples in the intake, put the bypass hose on, thermostat housing, drop distributor in, just start dressing it out a little bit more. Like I said, pull that thing and put the center bearing in the drive shaft. Got a transmission pan to put on here. But yeah. Fire got me. But yeah, looking forward to bolting more stuff on it. Like I said, it's not far from being a complete chassis ready to put the cab back on it. So getting really excited now. Been a long time coming, and I think it's come together pretty nicely. The other brake line is, I took it back off because it didn't want to stand up by itself, and I didn't want to take a chance on bending it up no more than it already bent. So we got that, and like I said, I got to take the power steering pump and alternator brackets and get that all on here. The power steering hoses. Yeah, getting really close. But like I say, I like the contrast in the colors. It's subtle, but not stainless steel brake lines. That lower control arms did the trick. So I've got 3-inch drop spindles on here and have these 15-inch wheels on here, and I don't have a bit of interference problem. So Really pleased with that. Plus they just look so cool. So, alright guys, we'll show you more. It's getting there.